Hi everyone, John Morris, KWU instructor and technology trainer. And in today's lesson, I wanted to quickly show you guys how to create a custom page for your Command Agent website. So the first thing we're going to want to do is log into Command. Once we log into Command, we're going to go to the applet that says Sites, and we're going to click Sites. And then after we get to the sites page, we are going to go up to the top right corner that says create a new site and click that button. And then we're going to want to add this page to our agent site, not create a standalone website. So we're going to click where it says on my agent site, and then we'll go down and hit create page. So once we get here, the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create a name that is not a bunch of different numbers on there for it so that we can recognize it easily. So for this example, I'm just going to put demo page. And then we're going to want to put in the widget that we want to put in. So if we're doing something specifically to list team members, we could do that there. If we wanted to do an agent profile page, we could do that there. Contact form. Pretty soon we're going to have the ability to do a testimonials list as well too. And then company profile. And this is the one that is most commonly used if you want to create something that doesn't have anything to do with these, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So I'm going to pull this company profile one over. And like I said, the company profile one is the best one to use if you wanted to create a custom page that doesn't deal with one of these topics. So if you wanted to create a page about Keller Mortgage or featured listings, or you wanted to create a page on schools, this would be the best widget to pull in to create your page. So the next thing we're going to want to do is hit configure widgets. And then we'll go and click company profile up top here. And then we're just going to enter the heading. We're not going to save everything else. So again, for this example, I'm just going to put demo page. Now, again, if you wanted to do one about your area schools or resources or things in the area, or again, Keller Mortgage or a featured listings page, any of those things, I could type in featured listings, Keller Mortgage, and then that's going to affect what shows up here. So we're going to hit save and apply. And then you can see now this will change the headline from the default to demo page, or whatever you want to call this. We're not going to fill out the rest of this just yet. We're going to hit save changes. Because what we're going to want to do next is we're going to want to connect this page that we just created to our website, and we need to do that by going to Agent Site Settings. So next thing we're going to do is hit Agent Site Settings. Now once we get to Agent Site Settings, we're going to go down just a little bit to where it says Pages and click Pages. And then the next thing we're going to want to do is go to where it says Pages in this gray box here, and we're going to click Add Page. So then what we do is it brings up this all in blank, and this one again I'm titling demo page. Again, you can see over here I have about me, company profile, featured listings. There's all kinds of different pages that you can create, and this is just what you want to call your specific page. The URL slug is basically what your name for your page is in the URL format. So in other words, if somebody was going to go to my website to come to this page, it would be https / john.kw.com / and then whatever I put here. So in this case, I'm going to put demo page. Now again, you can see it says no spaces or special characters. So if you're going to do a multiple word page name, then you'll separate those words with a dash. SEO description, we're just going to put in some keywords on what this page is about. Demo page for John Morris Real Estate Group with Keller Williams in Santa Cruz, California. And then again, I could optimize this out a little bit better, but I'm just showing you an example of some keywords that you could put in for making the description. This will help the Google and search engines find your page based on the keyword searches people are using. If they match up, and the more they match up in your description, the better your chances are you'll show up higher on the Google searches. So all we're going to do next is in this white box here, we're going to hit select page. And we want to tie this information that we just wrote to that demo page that we created. So we'll click the button there and then click continue. Once we've done that, we're going to hit save changes. And then now what we need to do is we need to go back to where it says agent site pages at the top here. And then we can see our demo page. Before we just did what we did, the eyeball was grayed out. Now it is blue, so that means it's active on our site. So we need to go in there and configure it. So we're going to hit edit. And then now we'll be able to configure this the way that we want to configure it. So we're going to hit configure widgets next. We'll click where it says company profile. And then now we need to enter in the heading again. So demo page or whatever you're going to call yours. Intro text is the next box. That's going to affect what you put up here. So whatever you want to type in. And then I'll hit save so that as we go so that you can see how it's affecting it. So I typed demo page in, John Morse Real Estate Group. Both those things got modified. If you want to change the header image, you can change the header image by clicking the garbage can, and then you can find a picture on your computer as long as it's sized properly that will fit inside of that spot. I'll show you one that I've done just so you can see how the process of doing it. So I want to get rid of the garbage can. I'm going to click here to browse on my computer for a banner. And I'm going to use this command one. And so I'm going to hit save and apply, and then now you'll see this banner for command will show up right here. Now if I go into section 1 heading, right, this next, that's going to change the title here. So I'm just going to put demo 1, and then section 1 text is what's going to show up in here. So I'm going to put in, I don't know, command is great. And then for section 1 image, I can either choose not to have an image at all, and if I hit the garbage can, I'll show you how that looks. Save and apply. So now you can see the demo 1 heading shows up here, command is great shows up here, and then I didn't want an image, so there's no image that shows up. Now if I do want to put an image in there, I can click and find the image that I want. Let's see here, let me find a good image to put in. So I'm going to put that image in there now. Hit save and apply. This wasn't a great image to put in because it is a little long, so I can squish that down just a little bit if I want to, so that makes it not quite so stretched out. So I'm going to crop it, and then now you see that picture shows up a little bit better. And then I just do the same thing for section 2, demo 2, command is awesome. want a new picture. And maybe I'd trim that just a little bit so it's not quite so stretched out. And then I hit save and apply. So now all that section 2 stuff should modify, right? So then now I got the footing heading that is next and the footer text. So that's going to show up what's here. So I can put in whatever I want. Serving the following areas. And then I could put in whatever I want, depending on, again, what I'm creating on this page. So in this particular instance, I could say serving my service areas. If it's on a page that I'm making on featured listings, I could put in a note on contacting me to set up an appointment. Again, really whatever you want there. If you want to just leave it blank, all you need to do, like if it doesn't fit or for what you're trying to accomplish there, you can just leave those blank and then nothing will show up. So I'll just show you what that looks like saving it, right? And then if I don't want anything there, I can just leave it blank because nothing's required there. So if I go and I hit save now, you can see that that has disappeared because I just didn't leave or put anything in there. So that's really it to create a custom page. Now there's some really amazing things you can do, which I can show you in a couple other videos. If you take a look at my featured listings video or the video lesson on Keller Mortgage, you can use some HTML code to really customize the custom pages and do some pretty cool stuff. But I just wanted to show you how you create a page, how you set it up, and then how you get it onto your website. So I'm going to hit Save Changes, click Yes, and then if I go to my website, you can see that demo page that I just created will now be on my page. So I'm going to click the drop down. You can see demo pages here. I'm going to click that, and then you can see that that's now live on my website. So a couple things really quick. I'm going to go out of that and I'm going to go back into sites. Now if I want to delete this page, I can just click delete and that will completely remove it from the site. If I want to edit anything later, I can click the edit button and then go through the same process we just went through to make any changes that I want to make. And then also I want to show you on agent site settings that if we go over here to pages, if I want to change the order of where that shows up, so like if I go to my site, you can see that demo shows up down at the bottom. If I want to change that, all I need to do is pull this and drag it where I want it to go, and then it'll change that for me. So now again, if I click to reload this page and hit the drop down, you'll see that the demo will be the first thing that's in the drop down rather than the last. So that shows up there. So pretty simple to add a new page to your site, and you could do some basic customization just using the boxes that are on there. And then like I said, if you do a little bit of HTML coding, there's some really cool stuff that you could do, and the possibilities for what you can accomplish on your site are pretty much endless. Thanks for checking in with this lesson, and we'll see you on the next one.